Right, hi guys. I've just done the washing up. It's on the drainer there. Turn this light out. Oh, that's lovely. Here we go. Turn that one out. Snoop's on the sofa in the back there. He's asleep on the sofa. Sooty's here with me. Right, let's carry this on where I left off earlier. Right, I've had my dinner. I've washed everything up, put everything away. Let me shorten the stick and I'll put it on the table, guys. There we go. Get the stand set up. And then we can have a little chat. There you go. Right. Oh, you knocked my remote off the table. How's that? That looks good, doesn't it? Right. Let's have a sit down. We can have a chat. Oh, take my slippers off again. Oh. Right. I've got to do some shout outs. I'm going to do those to start with, if that's okay. Right. Here we go, guys. Oh. Right. I'll start off with my shout outs. Right, the first shout out is to Australia, and this is to Jan in Australia. So, hi Jan. This is just a shout out. That's all it is. So, it just says she loves my channel. So hi Jan, nice to see you. Right, so very international, aren't we, guys? Right, the second one. Now this one is it's to do with Addenbrooke's Hospital in Cambridge, and it's a shout out to Tan Tan, who runs the respiratory department at Addenbrooke's Hospital. So a shout out to the respiratory department and all the staff there. You're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work. The next one is a shout out to Karen, and Karen, who is 61 on Sunday. So happy birthday, Karen. And finally, this is a special one. This is a special shout out to Darcy. Now Darcy is a schoolgirl, and she's actually doing her school homework during her holidays. So I think a big thumbs up to you, Darcy. I certainly wasn't as keen as you are, but fantastic, well done. Right, so that's the shout outs out the way, guys. So we'll file that one. We don't need that one anymore. Right, I told you about my driving licence coming back, so that's great. I had something else turn up today in the post, which was to do with one of my pensions, because that's another one I've got to do. I've got to get in contact with all my pension companies. This one is from the co-op, the CIS. There's a pension I've got with them. I had this one years ago. The problem is I've worked at so many different places, and every time I started a job somewhere else, they put you into the company's pension. So, and I was chopping and changing my jobs every 3 to 4 years. So everywhere I went, I started the pensions. So I got a little pension pot here, a little pension pot there, and they're all over the place. What I did not so many years ago is I took a lot of those pensions and put them into one investment company who are investing the money for me, and that's working really well. So that's what I did with a lot of my money, but there's still a lot of little small pensions, ones that weren't worth mucking about with. I just left those alone. And these are ones that maybe had a few thousand in them, nothing much, nothing major. And so, yes, I got a letter today from the co-op saying they needed me to update they've sent the letter to me, but they want me to confirm this is my new address. I've got to give them some information. Now, guys, do I tell them I've done my name change yet, or should I hang on a second? I don't know. It could be an opportunity to actually sort that out and do it as April. It might be a good idea, I'm not sure. But there, we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to tell them eventually. So that came through today, and the driving licence, obviously, I haven't got it back yet, but it's all going through, so that's going to be fantastic. Work-wise, it was a busy day at work again, but really hot, so I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be a little bit cooler. And tomorrow, obviously, is the last day of the week. Yeah, so we can get into another weekend. I haven't looked to see what the weather's going to be doing at the weekend. I'll just worry about it when it happens, guys. So yeah, that's going to be great. It surprises me how many of my subscribers are saying to me that they haven't worn dresses for years. That they've sort of put the dresses in the wardrobe and forgotten about them. And I've said to quite a few of them, oh, come on, you'll have to get your dresses out. And they all go, oh, I don't know. But it'd be lovely if we could get you in, especially this time of year, guys, with the weather like it is. It'd be fabulous for you to try those dresses on. See if they still fit. I'm sure they do. Or give you a goal if they don't fit to lose a little bit of weight maybe and try and get back into some of your dresses. But yeah, that'd be great. And we were talking about the other night I did my tops. Last night I did my tops. And I've got so many tops, I just hadn't realised how many tops I'd got till I emptied the drawers and I emptied them onto the bed. I thought, I've just got too many. I just couldn't show them all. I just had so many. So I whittled them down and put like the thicker woolly pulleys and the cardigans away and just kept out some of the looser stuff. But I've got enough there to do another program, another video. So what I'm going to do is I've ordered up some more coat hangers and I'm going to get them all hung onto a rail, and then we can work through this like I did my dresses and skirts, and I can actually show you individually with them on a hanger, and it'll be easier to show you that way, and I won't have to muck about with the camera trying to get the camera angles right. So that's what I'm going to do. I've also still got a lot of clothes at my old property. My old property, when I was a secret cross-dresser, I hid a lot of my clothes up in the shed, and I bought it was like they call it a tool security box. You get them on the back of builders' vans. It's like an armoured box so they can put their drills and their expensive tools in there and not worry about losing them. Well, I bought one of those boxes and I put it up my shed and I lined it all with carpet so it didn't get damp or condensate. And then I put all my clothes in there, and they're still up there. So I've got all these clothes I've got here, which I obviously have been buying for quite a while now. But then I've still got all these old clothes down at my old property still. So I might have to bring those up here. But the problem is I'm going to have to get myself another wardrobe. I will definitely get a flat packed wardrobe if I do, because trying to get the last wardrobe, the one I've got in my main bedroom upstairs, was an absolute nightmare. And I had to get I phoned my son up. My son came to help me, and how we got it up there I don't know. Even my son turned around and said at the end, he said, right, we got it up. He said, that's never coming down again. And I think he's right. It was just such a job to get it up there, guys. But it was good. It is up there. Other things obviously I've got the weekend looming, so I've got no real plans for the Saturday. The following week I've got my laser again. I've got my second laser appointment, but not this weekend. So this coming Saturday, I haven't really got anything arranged. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some bits. I've got to finish off the gate, which I need some more timber for, so I'll do that on the Saturday morning. I shall walk my dogs as normal. I shall go and pick up it's got to be a treated piece of exterior timber for my fence, just to finish off a fence post to the gate. It's just trying to make it look neat. So I need to get a piece of timber for that. I've also got a parcel to post, so I've got to nip down the post office to send a parcel. Obviously me and my boys will go out for a nice early morning walk anyway, and I'm going to have to try and do the bulk of my washing on the Saturday as well, because I'm going to be out most of Sunday, so I won't get anything done on Sunday, because I'm going to have to get an early walk in on the Sunday morning so I get back in time to shoot off to Birmingham, because I'm going up to Birmingham. So yes, so it's going to be, Saturday's not going to be too bad, but I think I'm going to have to try and, like I said, try and get as much done Saturday, because Sunday's going to be a total loss, as in I won't get things done at all on Sunday. So yeah, so that's the plans so far. I'm not going to be able to go and see my friend Peter this coming Sunday, and I did forewarn him that I was going out. So obviously I'm going to Birmingham, but he doesn't know where I'm going, but I said I'm going out. So I have forewarned him, but I will tell him again tomorrow, because I phone him up in the morning anyway, so I will forewarn him, because he'll forget. So yeah, I think that's about it. I've done my shout outs, I've run through all these things that have been going on. Yes, tomorrow's the last day of the week, so yes, thank goodness for that, and we'll get a couple of days off. Right, I'm going to sign out, guys. Love you to bits. I'm going to drink my cup of tea and try not to fall asleep like I did the last time. And I shall speak to, well, I'll put a video on tomorrow, a music video on for you guys first thing in the morning, and then we can do a shop, because I've got a Friday evening shop, so I can take you guys shopping again if you like. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to sign out now. Love you to bits, and I shall speak to you guys tomorrow evening. Okay, bye-bye.